Want to roll dice with your favorite bad GM? Check out starplaying.games and search for Bad GM Dan. You can join me for some Warhammer Fantasy roleplay, possibly some Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Starfinder 2nd Edition, maybe even some Marvel Multiverse RPG. You know, just like any RPG, the limit is only your imagination. Check out startplaying.games to book me however you want, or join a game that I'm already running. I hope to see you there, and we'll roll some dice together.
The Professional Casual Network has gear. If you're looking to get some sweet merch from Beards, Ears, and Skulls, Grim Podcast, A Perilous Adventure, Arachne, and Infinity Podcast, or a whole lot more, you can check out streamlabs.com/professionalcasualnetwork1/merch. Also, don't go to Built Bar anymore. They're not a sponsor, and they're dead to us, so head over to monumenthobbies.com and use code Professional Casual at checkout for 5% off every single order you possibly, order for like paints and board games and stuff. Right? Thanks.
The podcast you're about to listen to is part of the Professional Casual Network. To find more podcasts like this, please visit professionalcasual.com. Oh gosh, golly gee, it's Papa 293.
Yeet, yeet. How long were you planning that rhyme?
Like 2 seconds before.
Okay. How many times has he made the G3 rhyme throughout the show, guys?
Probably a couple. There's been a lot of episodes that end in 3.
It's true. At least 200.
All brainstem by this point.
Wait, no, that's bad math, Jess.
That was really bad.
Really bad math. Remember how I thought there was more than a week between Christmas and New Year's? Mm-hmm. I'm doing good with the math thing.
You had about 28 opportunities. Nope. 25.
25 opportunities. I probably said it a couple times over that. I don't really know. I can't remember. It's all been a blur for the last 5.5 years.
Because of the teens, Ben. That's why.
What about the teens?
I think I got it. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, I can't wait to move on to Christmas in a week.
Wow. What are you asking for Christmas? And is it more copies of Darksteel Colossus?
Well, no, but close.
Okay.
I mean, Magic stuff, because we're real into Magic the Gathering now because of their stupid Universes Beyond got me with Final Fantasy and Avatar The Last Airbender and Ninja Turtles. That's going to be in a couple months. Oh, my God.
I love how the majority of Magic players hate
Universes
they do. Beyond, and we're just super into it.
I'm like, hey, you can hate it as much as you want. I only play this game because of Universes Beyond.
Well, they're attracting an entirely separate audience to take money from, so.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the company must love it.
So a really smart marketing move on their part.
Yep.
Like a whole different nerddom base is suddenly like hooked in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I understand they paid a lot in licensing to get the Final Fantasy. Was particularly expensive, but it was the best selling set they ever made. So, yeah, it's different for me especially because I played the game very briefly, like 30 years ago, and getting back into it now is like I don't care if you summon Sonic the Hedgehog and give him Cloud's Buster's sword and then enchant him with earthbending, like whatever. Doesn't matter to me. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Play what you want. Play what you like.
I have a Mr. Krabs deck.
Yeah, you do.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It arrived yesterday, all the symbols for it. So
That's
the commander's
awesome.
Mr. Krabs and it's filled with crabs.
Oh,
I can't. I'm so sad you didn't have that for playing the other night.
Same.
But yeah, you have a crab deck, and that's
It's not good, but it has a lot of crabs.
I know. Like my husband and I play it on and off, and we've always like just randomly picked it up and played a whole bunch. And I'm like, this deck is themed around, I don't know, sphinxes because they're cool.
Yeah.
This is a mermaid deck because I like them. I lose every single time, and I don't care.
right.
I care a lot. He makes these decks that I want him to play against you guys because I can't beat them. It's just a fucking angel deck.
We're not good.
Why do you think we'd be able to?
I don't know.
I don't know how this game
I just
works.
need other people to play him because he's only ever played like me and my brother-in-law. Like, I just need him to play real people.
Every time I invite you to play Magic, you don't respond to me.
Every time you invite me, I'm far away and or LARPing, Tim. Try again.
All right.
I'm too busy hitting people with sticks.
Friday night we're playing.
Really satisfying.
Sticks.
Friday night we're playing Avatar stuff pre-release. We'll see you at the store, 6 p.m.
It's a two-headed giant tournament, so you got to have a partner.
Nope,
gonna be
nope.
far
Adam is
away
away
from
this
people.
weekend, and
Oh.
I'm not away.
Oh, okay.
But I do have a board game night on Saturday, so maybe Friday.
Maybe Danny will be your partner. And then we can
No.
get more Avatar
No,
stuff.
Danny
No.
wouldn't come.
I know.
Oh, thank you for knowing that about me.
Yeah, some people have like
No
the
shade
corner.
to
They're
anybody.
like, nah,
Yep.
this is not my nerd corner.
Yep. If it's Skip-Bo, I'm down.
What is what?
I love
They're very
Skip-Bo.
similar games.
I don't.
I don't.
Never been able to play an all crabs deck and skip.
I just can't wait till you do like an all duck deck.
There's not enough ducks.
I mean, you can easily do an all bird deck with a bunch of ducks in it,
Mhm.
but I don't know how many ducks there are.
Yeah.
Probably not enough.
Send your crab cards to P.O. Box G, West Oneonta, New York 13861.
Your crab
Need
magic
more crabs.
cards.
Yes. Or other
No,
cards.
just send any card with a crab on it. I need to see how many show up.
Or anything with a crab on it. Tim loves crabs.
I love crabs.
The crab's been hanging out on his microphone for
Postcards,
a long
selfie,
time.
crab dice. Do you have crab dice yet?
No, I got a shit ton of duck dice, but I don't have any dice with crabs in them.
that would be
Or bees?
I would also like bee dice.
I'm surprised
I
you don't have a bee deck.
colored dice. There's not a bee creature type. There's insect. So I'll probably
That's
make
true.
an insect deck, but
Bee drill is better for the Pokemon thing
fucking
anyway.
love bee drill.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'd be a bug gym leader so hard.
Yes,
Just
you would.
6 bee drills
and one mega bee drill.
in one. bee drill.
Bring a Pikachu and do Thunderbolt, and Tim's wrecked.
You have a regular bee drill mounted on top of a mega bee drill and call it a 3 drill.
Ooh.
ATB, all-terrain bee drill.
I actually get that reference.
Wow. Okay, real quick
Felix.
before I forget, professionalcasual.com/professional casual. Thank you everybody that's gone over there to support the network. Extra big thank you to our King Ding Doppeldongers, Tau, Iron Maze, and X-Paxis, and also our professional cake sitters, Dravix, Bangarang, Bastion, Cord, Chris Dillard, Brooks, Handsome Andy, David, Pagan Prince, Velasenda, Cliff Jumper, Random Guy, Kuaku, Kilted Sparky, Cider Drinker, Briar Mage, and Dagna. I almost tripped myself up going backwards on the list that time.
Whoa.
I was wondering why it sounded longer.
I got stuck at one point because I tried to read the name I just read going down the list.
Derp.
What was that name I liked?
Bee
Ookfark.
Drill.
Ookfark?
Ookfark.
Yeah, Ookfark
Yeah, it's a good name.
was a good one. And Kiss My Ex was a good one too.
Yeah.
Random Guy gets
And
me every time.
Travis.
Mm.
I'm like, who?
Okay. Webbie and Greenwarden, you got anything to do in the morning before meeting up with the Graff?
I got something to do before we head out in general, but I don't know if it can be done in just the morning.
Do it.
What is it?
I want to go to the engineering guild and do a meeting of the minds with the dwarves there because I've got plans and I want second and third and fourth opinions on them.
What kind of plans?
I want to show them the repeater pistol, which
Ooh.
they will like,
Yes.
and then I will show them a bunch of drugs and poisons, which they will not like,
Correct.
and I will say, I want to throw these with this and see what they think.
Who didn't see that coming?
You want to make like a syringe gun?
Yeah, I'm going to make a tranquilizer gun.
I love it. Wow.
So I looked this up. Moonflower has you have to
Oh.
pass a very hard test, endurance test, or go unconscious. I don't see a reason why I have to apply that to an ally.
I love it. Okay, so yeah, the dwarves don't really like any of this. Like a repeater pistol, they see as like a manling nonsense, like ruining a perfectly good design to make it less, like more efficient in reloading, but less effective per shot.
Really?
Yeah,
they don't like the mechanism even.
No, like dwarves don't like change. A pistol is perfectly good as it is. There's no reason to muck it up with more stuff that could go wrong. Dwarves
There's
don't
got to
use-
be at least one weirdo in there who has talked to me before and is pretty into my weirdness.
I mean, they.
That would be yourself in a mirror.
That resembles a good number of the dwarves that I've worked with.
I mean, in general, dwarves don't like changing of their technology and whatnot. Obviously, there has to be some innovation sometimes, or they never would have had like handguns and pistols and whatnot. But
And there was one dwarf who was way into the idea of making an exploding shield. Don't tell me I dreamt that.
that's true. I'll give you also a average charm test to see if you can get that guy to get on your side with this stuff.
Or is it average? That's 6 success levels.
Jeez.
Wow.
So yeah, that
Very
same
convincing.
guy is willing to work with you a little bit to help like finalize this idea. He doesn't want anything to do with poisons or anything. That is very against the dwarf code of like honorable fighting, like no way. But he can help you rig the thing to shoot something other than bullets.
I'll just tell him it's medicine because he knows I'm a doctor, and who knows how those work? Nobody. Certainly not this dwarf.
How medicines work?
Yeah.
So I could see like potentially you could like you got to stuff it with like powder and paper, and instead of a ball for a bullet you could put something more like our bullet shaped, coated in the poison. Could potentially work.
I don't really care what the delivery system is. Like, all of the difficult parts will be trying to figure out how to make a thing that is normally ingested just go right into the bloodstream. I'll do my own stuff on that. What I want to know is how to get this to fire things that are more fragile than bullets. That's the engineering task.
Yeah, that's the tough part. We already saw that the repeater pistol is a shorter range, so it doesn't like have as much oomph as as a single pistol. So I think a repeater would be more likely for this to work. I'm going to have you give me just a single challenging engineering test, or else you won't be able to figure anything out on this until you can spend more than like a morning on it.
That's a fortune point. 5 success levels.
Oh, we got it.
Whoop.
All right, so
My current engineering is currently 75. So,
yeah, that's why I made it challenging instead of average. I didn't know it was that high, but I knew it was really good. So this is something that you're going to be able to figure out with just a little bit more time. Like you got the basics of the how. You just have to now actually do it. If that makes sense.
Sounds good. Yeah. That's all I wanted with this morning. I just wanted to get the blueprints going.
Yeah, totally. All right, Greenwarden, anything you wanted to do this morning?
When she gets up, the first thing she's going to do is check her wound, which is, according to my wound list, healed. But it's got a really lovely scar going on.
Ooh.
Yep.
Bullet wound.
Mm-hmm. She wants one to go to the ice house to get the cold weather gear, and then gossip with the gossip, quote unquote, because elves don't do that, obviously. But she wants their opinions on 2 things: 1, the brass keep, and 2, the Graff's champion.
Okay.
I.e. Mina.
I'm nervous now.
Okay, so I'm trying to think of what would make sense to charge you for cold weather here. They're going to give you a deal because you're an elf, and they don't see other elves very often.
Mm-hmm.
Well, their eyesight must not be that good.
Right, because you're
Because
not
there's
elves.
2 of them.
Keep up.
Okay, let's see. Gloves are 4 silver. Coat is 18 silver. Boots are 5 silver. A hood is 5 silver. So what are we at there? 5, 10.
8 and 4 is 12. We're at like 22 silver. More than that, I can't.
32.
Yep, 32. There's the actual number I was looking for.
So that's just over $1.50. So they'll charge you. So that'll be what? Gold and 12 silver. They'll give you a deal. It would be a gold and 6 silver, 5 silver. To be a gold and a quarter.
Gold and a quarter. What if I told them I was going to go kill some beastmen with it?
Well, I mean, they still have to.
Yeah, I know. They still have to.
They have to turn some of some kind of profit, but they're not gonna. They like wink and say they usually price gouge the humans a bit.
As appropriate.
You're
All
gonna
right.
kill a beastman with a winter coat?
You're not here. She didn't bring you. Close your mouth. No peanut gallery from Lucky.
All right.
She would never ask these questions about the champion in front of the champion or any of her compatriots.
All right, what do you ask about?
How long has she been the champion?
They're like, she says she doesn't follow human politics too closely, but there was quite a hubbub that there was a shakeup with the champion at the last carnival, like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago.
Not someone noteworthy then. She seems to be human. They're always a human.
Yeah.
Is it worth my time to spend any time with this one? Does she have any value here for us?
Well, the graph here does provide some stability for the humans here. Granted, they don't live that long, but his family's been doing it a while, and this city's actually quite safe for a human city.
Interesting.
I'm sure you know that it's never been sacked.
No, it has not. But has the champion ever wandered so far? Or does it normally stay here?
I don't know. I don't pay attention. All I know is that if the graph gets in some kind of potentially legal trouble, instead of being, trial by combat, he sends his champion in. Barbaric doesn't happen too often, but I think it's one of their holdover traditions.
A tradition or a requirement? Like a legal tie that she does not realize she has.
Probably both.
And then I'm going to ask them for a recommendation for an apothecary. I would like to get a little pouch of poultices that may help any healing checks I do in the wilderness, because he ain't going to poke me with needles. Especially because these people don't seem to want me to have a healing draft. So
I advocated for you to have
you did.
Yeah, I think you can buy, bandages, or they help get rid of bleeding conditions, I think. Like a healing poultice.
Some kind of practical self-sustaining, like poultice bandage. Yeah,
poultice helps you. You do not suffer any minor infections from a critical wound treated with a healing poultice. You can always buy your own healing drafts.
What's the difference between a poultice and a healing draft?
A healing draft, you drink it and it recovers your toughness bonus of wounds.
Oh, really? It's just like a healing potion?
Yeah, as long as you have more than 0 wounds. And you can't drink more than 1 in an encounter.
How much?
Hope you don't get any critical wounds.
Yep. How much do East go for us? Because apparently I don't have 59 gold like the champion over here. So.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Healing draft costs 10 silver. And healing poultices cost 12.
Dang.
That doesn't sound right.
It seems weird.
Cost 12 what?
Silver.
Are they reusable?
I don't think so.
The economy in this world doesn't make any sense. A rowboat costs 6 gold crowns and a wagon costs 75 gold crowns. When in effect, I think they're the same thing.
Something else Greenwarden might want to grab a couple of potentially is a vitality draft. You drink it and it removes all of your fatigued conditions.
Well,
which would be decent for like traveling through, high altitude and mountains and stuff.
Well, let's go with this, Dan. I have 1 gold and 19 brass pennies because that's all you ever gave me. I don't know how much of this I can actually afford at this point after buying my winter gear.
You just got paid a gold.
Yeah, I just spent it on my winter gear because these people didn't account for me.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, you weren't around yet. They didn't know.
It's true. It's real. So wait, how many brass pennies is a silver?
24.
Well, I don't even have 1 silver then. And how many silver is a gold coin?
Oh, I'm sorry, 12. 12 pennies to the silver.
Oh my
20
gosh.
silver to the gold. Everybody loves this money system.
It's so dumb, and I hate math.
It's confusing.
Remember at the beginning of this episode when I said I didn't know how many weeks there was between Christmas and New Year's?
20 silver to a gold isn't too bad. You can math that out pretty easy. But then 1 gold is 240 brass pennies.
How much would it cost if I got 1 of each of whatever we just talked about?
Healing draft, healing poultice, and vitality draft?
Yeah.
Would be the equivalent of 2 gold.
Yeah, no, don't have that.
I would say you can haggle, but I'm sure Greenwarden's great at that.
Yeah. Well, I'm just curious. My haggle's 33.
I mean, that's not
See
good,
what happens.
not terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I can roll it just to know.
Successful haggle doesn't even reduce it by all that much.
Well, you know,
Some
we just roll it for
10%.
fun. Yeah, no, astounding -6 failure because Greenwarden is
You're like,
so personable.
I'm
and-
not paying that.
Yeah.
And they're like, fine, whatever.
Fine, you can't buy it.
You meanie.
Did we get experience when we got back to the city?
We did not.
I
We
didn't know
got
if that was like a
experience.
trigger point for it. Or...
No, I gave experience after dealing with the Griffin thing.
Yeah.
You didn't give Mina any experience for dispatching all those bandits, though.
That's true.
That's,
don't think
that
I
is
did.
True. He did not.
Do what I want.
It's true. He does.
Yep. How much was a vitality draft?
18 silver.
And the healing poultice, because I wrote down half the numbers, but not all of them. I don't
Healing
know
draft
which
was
much.
10. Healing poultice is 12. They're all silver.
Yeah. I'll get one healing draft. And now I have to do math, so I'll figure that out while we continue on with life.
Math. All right, so you all do your stuff in the morning, get some stuff, or at least prepare to get stuff. And you meet back up at the palace to meet with the Graff. You've been here a bunch of times before. In his audience chamber, the Graff is in there with I forgot what he's called.
Chancellor.
He's in there too, yeah.
Night Eternal.
No, he's not in there this time. You don't see him around at the moment. But the Chancellor, he looks good. He looks fine. Looks like he's made it through his withdrawals. He's still an old man, but he's not sickly anymore. And the Graff looks the best you've ever seen him as well. He looks like he's already slimmed down a little bit. In his like fancy clothes, you can see it's tight in different spots now, not like so much across his belly, but more like across his chest and shoulders. He was been known as like a warrior leader, and looks like he's getting back to be able to do that. And as you enter,
Greenwarden looks at Mina and goes, "It's quite dim in here. There's nothing to reflect the light."
I don't get it.
The armor.
Oh,
Shiny armor's missing.
haha. You didn't get that. Oh, that was bad. He says, I thank you for your service. This is a tricky situation requiring discretion, and I may need the Cardsburger's support in days to come, especially with this nonsense with the Nordlanders. So I cannot be seen to grant permission to interfere with their affairs. We have given the circumstance serious thought. Please take your leave. My agent will meet with you outside and elaborate. I have much to do today. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Graff, sir.
And if you leave the audience chamber, you see that his agent is the, quote, Princess Katerina.
Oh, hey!
We like her.
And she,
I think she's the one who hates us.
No, she likes us.
No, we turned her around.
yeah.
Oh, did we?
It's no,
Or
there
looks-
is somebody who's
someone
who
did.
doesn't like us though. Who's that one that doesn't like us?
The Carl's, that guy that was all stuffy outside.
Oh,
wanted to
there's
go ahead
plenty
of
of
us and
people who
stuff.
don't like us.
No, yeah, that guy. But there is
Petra.
a woman who doesn't. Petra doesn't.
The big
like
feather
us.
in her head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she's a
Yeah.
snob.
Is she the one with the weird nose, or is that the princess?
No, the
Uh,
princess is cute. I
forget
think,
her name.
right?
Here, I'll reveal Petra on the map so you can see, remind yourself what she looked like. She was one of the
Yeah.
ladies of court.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, Katerina
nasty.
has a... She's the one you said she's got a pig nose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I was mixing them up. I was like blending the two pictures together.
So
I
Kat-
knew that the princess was blonde, but I thought she'd not have the pig nose.
Wait, so the princess is the one on the left?
On the
No,
right.
on the right.
I'll put Petra away. She's not there. She's just a
Petra
lady.
does
Okay.
not like us. She's a snobby lady at court.
And our priest is with us?
Not
No.
yet.
I put him there so you could see what he looked like.
Just making sure.
He's skulking in some shadows looking for someone to shank.
He's like, man, no. He would
Gonna
be sad.
turn into a cat and kill somebody.
Blood hungry.
And I'll add Boris the Graff so just can see what he looks like as well.
He's
I love
gonna
his
like
Oh.
smother a baby in its sleep.
Who's this guy up
He's
top?
not gonna. He's a nice guy.
That's what cats
That's
do.
the
though.
Chancellor.
I've never seen that happen.
You don't have to see it to happen. They don't do it when people are watching.
Oh,
I'll
fair.
put the Graff in the middle.
Yeah, that's smothering 101.
Although I do wonder if sometimes it's like the parent who smothers the baby and
they
then
blame
they blame
it
it on the
cat.
kitty cats. Yeah.
It's like how people blame farts on dogs.
Oh, yes.
I was reading something and then all I heard was farts on dogs.
People blame farts on dogs.
Just like
all the time.
All the time, yeah.
people blame killing kids on cats.
Yeah. The cat smothered my baby. But it was not the cat.
Okay. Well, the princess walks with you with her escort of, what's it called? Knight's Panther.
Oh, okay. Cool. I like these.
Actually, there's something I had thought of for Mina's stuff I forgot about just now.
Mhm.
I was thinking about what kind of stuff you guys were going to get the other day.
Yeah.
And your breastplate
Mhm.
is actually like an old Knight's Panther one that didn't fit other people. It's smaller, so why it would fit you as like for just a guy that happened to be smaller, and it was fitted for him. But they always deemed to be like it wasn't worth to like reforge it because it has like the symbology of them on the front.
Right.
And the bracers too. So it has like the symbol of the Knight's Panther. And Schutzman would have told you that he picked this out for you specifically because, you know, Sigmar stuff is rare in Middenheim, and the Knight's Panther are a knightly order dedicated to Sigmar.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Thank you, Schutzman. That is so thoughtful.
So like your breastplate has like the rampant panther with like the twin-tailed comet behind it and whatnot.
Arr.
It looks cool.
I'm gonna be the nope.
What were you gonna say?
I'm the cat that smothers the babies.
Oh,
But
wow.
never mind. Nope.
I was thinking the cat's meow, but you got dark.
Cat that smothers the Skaven?
Aggressive. Oh yeah. I'm the cat that hunts the Skaven. Rawr.
Okay. And she's walking with you with this escort of Knight's Panther, heading towards the gardens that you've seen from a distance. I don't think you've ever actually gone into the palace gardens. You know, there's a big hedge maze and stuff. I think you guys tried to
We were outside of
break
it.
into it one time, you and Stubbs.
No, we
sneak in.
We dropped off Jana there because she was going to a party.
Yeah, Wizard Jana was going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to run that party. So you guys didn't go to the party.
I would have talked to so many people, you would have hated it.
It would have
And asked
taken
all
4
their
episodes.
names.
It would have taken 4 episodes to go through 3 hours of a party, and they have it broken down by like what happens at different times. Like these people go into the hedge maze together, and if you talk with them, they can tell you this and that. And I
Oh
was
man,
like,
I can't believe you
awesome.
denied us this.
I didn't want to do it. It was too much.
Awesome.
It was in the companion. It was in official stuff, and I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
no, that sounds exhausting
You're
for me.
Like they'd never get out.
That could have changed the entire course of this adventure.
On retrospect, it probably would have been very helpful for you guys to have gotten more information that way, but
It's good that we weren't struggling with information for
Right.
100 episodes here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
at the time I felt like you guys were progressing well because it was
After
pretty
every
early.
recording, I went to bed so pissed off because I was like, I don't know what we're doing. He's like, you guys are doing great. And I'm like, we're not doing anything.
You did find out at the end that you had like all the information. You connected dots once you got other little bits.
If only there was like a party or something that could have taken a lot of that information and connected it for us.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I've been sitting on that for like 2
A
years.
party that had like the strings that we needed to
Yeah.
connect our push pins on our bulletin board. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should have done it, but I didn't want to. So
I think that party would have gone up in flames if we attended.
I mean, very
literally,
realistic,
somehow you would have burned down the entire
Uh,
thing. I can't remember if Bruno was still in the party or not, if it was Stubbs.
I think it was Stubbs.
I think it would have been real bad.
Episode 300 is a 3-hour-long episode of a fever dream of us at that party.
For some reason, Greenwarden's there too.
I love it.
That's why it's a fever dream.
I
It's
hate-
it's Greenwarden's fever.
Providing commentary the whole time.
Oh my
I
god.
love it.
Okay.
Jess will play, who was Stubbs?
That would be really funny.
Jess would play Stubbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you only have to listen to a few episodes to see the character.
Yeah,
Really,
it's
just
not a
listen to the
particularly
first
deep
one and
role.
just keep.
Or it
using
could
those
just be
jokes.
like Lucky's fever dream, and therefore he thinks that Greenwarden is Stubbs, and therefore it's really just Greenwarden's voice the entire time, and he's really mad about it the whole time. Anyway,
And it just it's Stubbs, but talking like Greenwarden.
yeah, character clash hard.
It's like a 6-foot difference between the two, too.
Yeah, it's a really tall Stubbs.
Yeah.
Where are we? What are we doing? We're in a garden.
Yes.
She walks
Talking
over to the
to a
Imperial
princess.
Gardens, and
Greenwarden enjoys this.
she just says, "There's something I wish to talk to you about."
I'm seeing somebody.
She's
To somebody.
she's like, "So, it's true. These Skaven are real."
Oh, yeah.
We brought back a body of them, too.
Yes.
And she's like, all this time, we all laughed at anyone who made a fuss about these, locked them up even. That's terrible. My father would like to offer you assistance, but it's imperative that he isn't seen to be interfering with the Cardsburger business. They own the lands around the Brass Keep and resent my family for our good fortune. And she takes out a scroll from like a pouch she's holding, and she says, I'm handing you this charter. It grants you the right to investigate matters at the picket on the authority of the Todbringers, but should anyone ask you who gave it to you, tell them the truth, that it was me, not my father.
Okay.
We all accept that answers to some pressing questions can be found at the Brass Keep, but if we dispatch a regiment of troops, we could find ourselves at war with the Cardsburgers. Go there and find out all you can, but only make the involvement of my family plain if people refuse to help. Your orders are to then travel to the picket, present yourselves, and ask for an audience with Emmeline von Cardsburger. You are to explain to her discreetly that the Todbringers have concerns that Skaven seem to be preparing action against the Brass Keep, and they are able to deploy a machine to shoot things down from the sky. Reassure her that we have no wish to ordain her family's affairs, but that any assistance will be greatly appreciated. Do not seek to oblige more from her than she gives willingly.
Who is preparing the machine?
The Skaven.
Skaven are.
Okay, and they're going to assault the Brass Keep? Do I have that right?
Or the moon.
Based on the commission, the Watch Commander's reports, that's what we've surmised.
And we got the disciples of Nurgle, the Dirty Nurg. They're the ones in the Brass Keep.
That's what's generally known. Yes, we presume that's how they've stayed alive with this powers of chaos.
All right, so we shouldn't be mentioning that we're doing this on your behest unless they refuse to give help otherwise. So
That is what discreet means.
It would be best if we could get their help without involving your name at all. Is that right?
Correct.
Yes.
All right.
If you have to, I understand the Schutzman has trusted you all implicitly for some time, and I think you've proved yourself to have earned my trust in your discretion with these things. I won't be the one out there. I'm trusting you to know when it would be appropriate and when it's not.
With that being said, I would like to give this charter to Greenwarden. I know that in the past I have been a little flashy with my use of official documents to cut through red tape. So I think it's perhaps best if I don't have access to that.
Except the one time is specifically said in the book that they would work with you immediately if you showed it.
Yes. And then that was the right time for me to do it. However, I did it every time. You know, you give me a paper that says it will get me what I want, I'm going to show the paper.
Do we have those documents for our tax credits?
She does seem the most taciturn among us. I'd like to genuflect broadly and make a big show of, kneeling and being like, we will not let you down, princess. Do not worry.
Of course not. Do you have any questions for me?
Who got the...
Are you single?
Smooth. Who got the information about those Nordlanders probably not actually being Nordlanders? Was that you?
Lucky.
Yeah.
Was it me?
Yeah, because you asked in the Red Moon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Do you think that's something that we should tell her?
Oh, 100%.
To tell the Graff? Because he should probably know that they're not actually... If he's prepping for that conflict, he needs to know that that's not actually an issue.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, he's doing it for the... He could be the one hiring them to look like Nordlanders so that he has the rights to invade Nordland. Because it makes them look bad.
It could. But...
Yeah, so if you explain that to her, she's just like, I'll have to bring that back to my father. That's strange behavior.
Plots within plots,
Always.
I still don't like the timing of this. The fact that the Skaven are so widespread at the same time that there's Nordlander activity or purported Nordlander activity. I would almost caution making any rash decisions war-wise until we finish our mission at the Brass Keep. get us some more intelligence about the broader situation writ large around Middenheim.
Oh, yes, absolutely. That makes a lot of sense. No, we hate to... I would hate for us to start a war with Nordland that's unnecessary and then also have these Skaven attack us from a different direction.
Right.
Yes. And that, you know, they could very well be wanting you to, you know, spread your attentions.
Maybe that's what they want the brass keep for, and use it as a foothold on the surface. I don't really know.
This is logical, given that the trail of the Skaven led back into the mountains further.
Yeah.
It did.
When the Skaven are so much more intelligent than we give them credit for. You know, they're not like your typical beastmen who are just, you know, ferocious and just want to, you know, go about killing and plundering. They are
incredibly organized.
Yes, and they have like different like groups and factions and specialties, and they can use technology, and it's
organized enough to track down and warp a griffin.
Yeah.
And hunt it further down.
Frankly, it's terrifying. I'm doing everything I can to help you. I wish we could do more, but we can't exactly march an army up to the Cardsburgers without making ourselves weaker.
Yes.
Are there any of the Cardsburgers that we should particularly look to tiptoe around or not interact with?
Any of them, yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, they're all pretty volatile.
Are there any that are more diplomatically inclined than the others?
Emmeline, I suspect.
Yes, she would probably be. Well, our last reports were that she was in charge of the picket, the forces there.
I would say, what's the picket?
The picket is there's an army we have stationed there in perpetuity. People switch out, but they're to guard the brass keep.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard, but legends say that the keep was built by a necromancer who was slain by Sigmar himself. Later, it was garrisoned by soldiers from Middenheim, but it was always costly to man, being as far remote as it is. Accidents occurred there. Soldiers fell to corruption. During the Great War against Chaos, an advance party of damned men pledged to the plague god, known as the Blighters, stormed the keep. They've lurked there ever since, kept alive by magical means. The keep is atop a mountain pass, hard to besiege, and the Cardsburgers argue that it's better to contain the Blighters there than having to storm and garrison the cursed castle. The picket is there to keep an eye on the situation and react if the Blighters ever sally forth.
And you know, okay, so the place is built by a necromancer, right? And then there's this chaos stuff, and how somehow these people are being magically kept alive. I bet that makes those Skaven like salivate heavily.
Oh yeah.
You know, I bet that they want to get in there and get their grubby little paws on whatever it is that's keeping them alive, because then they could potentially have like a necromancy army of little Skaven dudes.
Didn't we also get some correspondence from Purple Hand that they were interested in everlasting life? Or am I making that up?
No, I think that's
a lot of these cults are for sure.
Well, I mean, everlasting life is great and all, but when you get magic involved, it's like, why even bother?
And just for Jess's clarity, the Great War against Chaos was about over 200 years ago. So the fact that there's this garrison of Chaos warriors still there...
It's a little too long.
Too long.
They're probably need removing.
Yep.
And this Emmeline, single?
I think so.
Okay.
Technically speaking, are the Cardsburgers in charge of the defense against the Brass Keep? Is this in their lands?
It is in their lands. Technically, it's the job of Middenland, but it is within their lands, and they supply most of the garrison.
This may not be something you have information about, but have they done their own investigations into Beastman-related activities?
The Cardsburgers?
Indeed.
I couldn't speak to that.
They are close to, territory that we've tracked the Skaven to, so it wouldn't be out of the ordinary.
Chances of them believing Skaven are real is slim, but they might have reports of their goings-on, known as rat-headed beastmen or something. I haven't seen reports such as that myself, but I don't read everything that comes from the picket. Usually it's not anything boring.
My query relates to who's in charge of the picket and whether or not that person in charge will be resistant to our arrival.
Resistant?
If we choose to go past their lines one way or another, or do things
past
they
the
do
lines?
not like.
Past the picket?
Depends what we're looking for.
I mean, to go to the keep itself would be suicide. The blighters, they're said to be indomitable, each the size of a bloated ogre, armored in enchanted plate and bearing weapons that can kill with a scratch. They've been known to summon demonic servants and command vile sorcery. Even proximity to the keep invites infection by their disease. Observe it if you will, but don't venture beyond the picket line.
Then what is our objective if not to go there and remove some things? If these Skaven are in the keep, are we not following them in?
I mean, I do think first we have to check out the picket, look at the perimeter, see if there is evidence of Skaven activity. That's like, primary number one.
Okay, you're the adventurers. If you know a way to go and sneak close to it or something, I trust you. I wouldn't want to go near, but I'm also not like you.
If the Skaven are preparing to assault the keep, then perhaps they know something that we don't.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps they have the place mapped out or some form of access to it that the Carsburgers do not know. It may be worthwhile to investigate the entirety of the Skaven operation just to get ourselves a way in.
And I think we have some inkling of the Carsburgers kind of not acting in the best interest of here. So I think we're also going there to try to kind of find that out.
Yeah.
Yes, if anything can help make the Empire more stable at this time can only help us against these Skaven.
Because I don't think going into the Brass Keep itself is going to be on our itinerary.
I definitely want to go into the Brass Keep and figure out this infection stuff.
Especially if they're indomitable. That means they cannot be dominable. Yeah. So,
right.
Yeah. Sounds like a fun challenge.
Webbie did just kill a mine, so can he kill a keep?
It was already sick.
But it sounds like this keep is sick too.
It signed a DNR and everything. My hands are clean.
I almost changed the word in the text as I was reading it to indestructible, but I couldn't do that and read at the same time. Just so you could say, well, that means it can't be destructed.
All right, well, Princess, you continue to fight these political battles here.
Yes, I will stay where my skills work best.
You do your hard work, and we will venture forth, and we will do our hard work. And we will see you again.
Should we send missives as we learn and accomplish more? If so, should we contact you directly or through somebody else?
That's a very good question. I think
we could send it to Carl.
To me directly might not be the best, especially the way you say that. Maybe to one of the ladies,
Petra
of the court. Oh God, no, not Petra.
Thank goodness. She's the worst.
I'm trying to remember the name of the one. Kirsten. Kirsten Young.
Okay.
That way it'll get to me and it won't seem suspicious, likely. And feel free to write it plainly or in some kind of code type thing. I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'd rather not have you send me something that could spark panic if somebody were to read it before it got here.
Right.
Well, of course. We will say something, if we do find evidence of Skaven activity, we will say, the fluffy dogs are out tonight or something like that. You will understand.
Okay. I hope so. I hope I do.
Because Skaven are fluffy. Trust me. You will understand.
Except those ones in that basement that their hair was falling out, eating each other.
All right. Well, thank you, Princess.
Thank you. I can't thank you enough for risking your lives to do this.
Oh, you can.
Oh, but you can and you will.
I do have horses prepared for you.
New ones? Or the same ones we used before?
When did you use horses before?
When we went to Gladbike.
These are horses I got from the palace stables.
Fresh horses.
They bear the livery of Middenheim, so.
Okay.
They rotate them so they wear evenly lucky.
Yeah.
My horse's name is Rihanna.
Well, the last one was Shakira. That's right. I was like, wasn't that the last one?
No.
This one's going to be named Trial Horse number 4.
Trial Horse number 4. I want to bring up if I can find it here before too long, the symbol of Middenheim here for you to see what would be on the side of your horses. Show players.
Ooh, okay. White wolf, that makes sense.
The white wolf rampant upon a field of blue above a castle on a field of white.
I have my own mount. I would not need an extra.
Well, but then you can use the fourth as a change it out. I forget the term.
So they
Pack mule.
evenly.
It's not a mule.
Spare tire.
Basically, yes. If a horse gets tired, you switch it out for somebody not riding it.
I assume we're having boars just jogging beside us.
Oh no, boars can ride it.
Oh, there you go. That works out really well because you don't have Boars with you yet.
What's his name?
Duncan.
Boars, the priest of Ronald.
Oh, yeah. I didn't write it as an actual name.
They changed
Maybe we
it
shouldn't
to
have him ride. He's probably going to get an urge to stab it in the neck or something.
I don't think that you gotta be nicer to him, man.
You gotta stop.
He's a priest. You gotta have a little bit of respect.
I know, that's why it's so alarming that he's so bloodthirsty.
Well, I mean, Mina kills a whole bunch of people, and she's like of Sigmar or whatever.
I'm not the priest, though. I don't pretend to be good.
Well, that's why he
Yeah, and
lost
she
his
doesn't
power. He
clearly
doesn't-
enjoy it the way Boris does.
I don't think he enjoys it at all.
I enjoy it a lot more.
I saw his eyes roll back in his head in ecstasy when he snapped that guy's
It
neck.
wasn't ecstasy. He had lost a lot of blood.
Right? He was on the verge of passing out, so it's like,
He lost a lot of blood.
Making all these weird little moaning noises. It creeped me out.
Those were grunts because he got stabbed and shot a whole bunch.
oh, poor boy.
Perfectly explainable.
Oh my god. All right.
And he wasn't a priest at the time of the manslaughter, which wasn't even
Yeah,
manslaughter because it was a rat person.
Didn't
He adopted the garb of a man of the cloth as a cover for his illicit activities.
He was very clear that he was incapable of doing blessings at the time we started working with him, and then after any
You ever wonder why?
loss of life, yeah, because he stole that thing. He was also very clear about that, and then he got his powers back after we returned it.
He knew exactly why.
It was cut and
You know
dry.
exactly what he told us.
I was with him the whole time, probably.
All right. So, are you gonna head out like midday here?
Sure.
Let's talk about the path a little bit. I'm gonna bring up that.
Nah, it doesn't seem important.
It does. How far until the nearest town? Will we make it in half a day?
Yes. That's his
Deactivate.
question.
All right, we're going to bring back the familiar map of Middenland. So we're going to be going along a similar but also very different route. So last time you took this road to the southeast. This time you're going to head to the east.
To
Middenheim,
Hubblehoff?
To Hubblehoff. And then along this way to Hohenfart. Continue on to Lindenheim. In the yellow dotted line here is the boundary of the Cardsburgers lands. Once you get there, things might become more difficult, might not, depending on how you present yourselves. Continue on to Fernlank's Tower, and then up into the mountains themselves, all the way to the Brass Keep. So Webbie would know a lot of the path here based on his research before you left Middenheim in the first place. Remember I said you guys are going to get some bonus and like help from, he passed some research tests amazingly. So you traveling like this overland, you're going to be on roads like the whole time. You can ride if you want to get there quickly or take an easy pace. Hohenfart you can reach in a day of riding hard or 2 days and stop in Hubblehoff for a night. So because we're basically halfway through the day, you could ride hard to get to Hubblehoff tonight.
I think that's
Or
what we should
wait
do.
to leave in the morning the next day. If you do ride full pelt, you have to take endurance tests to or become fatigued from the day's travel.
If this destination is as dangerous as it sounds, showing up fatigued sounds like a poor choice.
Can we sleep off the fatigue once we get to Hubblehoff?
So
That sounds fine to
basically,
me.
there's essentially 3 stages of this journey, depending, and each one depends on if you're, each day you can decide, are you going to go full pelt or are you going to go at an easy pace? So basically the first one is from Middenheim to Hohenfart. From Hohenfart to Fernlank's Tower is essentially the same thing. You can spend a day to go from Hohenfart to Fernlank's Tower. So I'll put like little markings for the 3 stages, and then Fernlank's Tower to the picket. Again, you could do that in a day or 2, or sorry, you can do that in 2 days or 3 for the last leg of the journey. You see there's switchbacks, it's going up into the mountains, it's a much slower journey.
I was gonna say, given the layout of the land, it seems like we've got a much easier travel for the first couple of days here.
Yes. So it's up to you which legs you want to ride hard or ride easy.
Why rush?
That's fair.
Metagame wise, because there's always like a calendar that starts when we go off on an adventure, and that's why.
There might be other things happening depending on how long it takes you to get there, or
Yeah, Greenwarden
if they wanted us to head to Nebraska, keep faster, they should have made our provisions happen faster. This is on Middenheim.
But either way, between Greenwarden's knowledge of the area and Webbie's research, either you're going to ride hard this half of the day and stay over at Hovelhof, or stay here one more night and leave in the morning, and then decide if you're riding hard or not. So either way, we got to make that choice first.
Could Greenwarden,
What do you think, Greenwarden?
Could Greenwarden attempt a detour that cuts off the triangle in the corner to Hohenfart?
It wouldn't be faster.
No.
Because that would be riding through untamed wilderness versus on roads.
I don't know what it's like in this world. Apparently it's harder.
We would literally die.
Yeah.
The pink ones are minor roads, but it's still like probably like it might not be cobbled. Like the brown roads are actually cobbled roads for wagons and such. The pink ones are less well maintained, and they're not as built up, but they still are at least flattened, and like they actually do work on them to keep them from getting too rutted by wagon wheels. So
I guess the real question is, Greenwarden, how much do you want to stay in the city another night?
that's a good point.
You've got me there.
I'd say for Greenwarden, cutting off that triangle, heading like due east to Hohenfart, you could probably get there in the same amount of time it would go to go on the road, but the rest
I've got the baggage, and that won't make it faster.
Yeah,
I thought so.
Don't call us the baggage.
I mean, I've got one that clanks, one that complains, and a scrawny one who's probably going to fall over dead if I make it walk too fast.
I don't complain. Oh, I know. I see what you're saying now. Never mind.
You don't like dirt. Why you're agreeing to leave the city is beyond me.
It's unpleasant. It gets everywhere. Not like you.
I'm willing to leave now.
Was that
Great, let's do that.
Anakin Skywalker reference?
It wasn't Anakin Skywalker reference. Thank you.
I was gonna say it's not sand. All right, so what's the plan?
We're gonna head out.
Dirt is just sand that doesn't behave itself.
Head out tonight. All right, so you ride hard to Hohenfart, which normally would be. I'm sorry.
I thought we had to ride
to Havelhof.
Havelhof.
Normally, Hohenfart would be a full day's hard ride. Everybody needs to make a hard endurance test, which is minus. Again, it says hard, and they put minus 10. Hard is minus 20.
I fail it, but I also want to stipulate that I'm not going to be riding directly ahead of Boars.
Oh yeah, Boars will be with you. You can say you grabbed him on the way.
I make it.
He wants the first day's payment ahead of time, though.
Okay.
2 silver.
That's fair. 0 positive.
1.5.
I honestly don't remember what we ended on.
I think it was more than 1 silver, but I think it was less than 2.
Alrighty, I'm gonna put everybody on the map here so we can see where we are. Did anybody fail that?
I got a negative.
Oh, yeah.
I have a -1 because I'm too busy trying to make sure they know where the road is.
Fair. So yeah, on the way there, you all, you already did all this stuff in the morning, then had this like stressful meeting and whatnot, and then the excitement of like being finally getting the okay on this that you've been working towards for literal weeks. You are finally on the way, and so tire some of you out. I'll do this for Boris real quick. Does he have endurance? He's got 5 advances. That's not terrible.
Should this be
He's
ride
tired.
horse?
Nah.
That's okay. My endurance is better. Now that I look.
All right, so you make it to Hovelhof
Hufflepuff.
after a half a day of hard riding. And it says a small, impoverished village perched atop a high hill with spectacular views eastwards to the mountains and southward to Middenheim. The air is sweet and clear, the upland meadows lush, and the sky a vibrant, cloudless blue. A handful of squat huts clusters around the green, and the village is ringed by goat and cattle pens. On the village green stands a simple but dignified statue of Magnus the Pious, whose timely arrival during the Great War saved the village from the forces of chaos that gathered around Brass Keep.
My understanding is he's done nothing wrong.
Still wrong, Magnus, but I like it anyway. There is a further along, just outside of the town, is a large inn and tavern built along the road called the Fox and Crown. You could stay in if you wish for the night.
Sounds great.
Staying here will cost the usual amount. Let's just say that in the stuff you were given money to cover stays for these couple nights before you got there, so we don't have to track that money every time. That just sounds annoying.
Sounds good.
Because you rode hard here, I'm gonna have everybody when your test at night to sleep is gonna be challenging, and if you don't pass it, you're gonna wake up still fatigued from the ride.
What if we're not fatigued from the ride because we're avid travelers?
Then just nighttime will be an average endurance.
Nice.
So I'm gonna roll for
I'd like to do a
boars.
lore medicine check to give myself something that will knock me out for the night.
taking
You
his
use some of your
gummies.
goods. If you use some of the goods you got, sure. No,
No.
he's shaking his head. No, I don't want to do that.
No,
All right, some weird root. You want some weird root?
I never want some weird root.
Okay.
Mina, give me a willpower test. Challenging.
1 positive success level.
Okay.
Why am I going to kill somebody?
Anybody wake up fatigued?
What am I rolling? Endurance?
Yes.
Challenging?
Yeah, because you failed the endurance test
I
here,
did.
right?
Only by 1.
Ah.
Stupid. 2 successes.
I'm good.
Okay, so nobody wakes up fatigued after this first day. So Havelhoff to Hohenfart.
Hold on. Can we make some gossip checks while we're in Havelhoff?
Sure. Yeah. If anybody wants to make a gossip check, it'll be average.
No, there's no one of consequence here.
I passed it.
I got 3. Positive.
Did you say average?
Yeah.
I really hate that. I have,
Oh,
like,
5.
7 buttons.
I didn't have the average.
Oh, roll me a d6.
Dude, I got 3 success levels.
Wow, you passed something that wasn't a bow shot.
Yeah.
What you do?
I know.
You're gossiping with the
They're
humies.
just gonna tell you stuff like which tree to kiss under if you want a boy.
I rolled
It's nonsense.
cat, and I didn't know if it was 1 or a 6, but it's a 6.
Okay.
I'm actually asking after hunting things.
Ooh.
Thank you.
If this sounds familiar, I don't remember exactly which of these rumors I've read already. So if this sounds very familiar, stop me. But you hear that the Sigmarite monastery at Priestleheim near the Barren Hills was attacked recently. All the monks were slaughtered and the place was ransacked. Priestleheim is on the southern bank of the Talabek, just across the river from Middenland. And the Grand Duke suspects the sons of Ulrich. Is the Graff going to side with Ostland in the dispute between the two provinces? A current or former priest of Sigmar. Oh. You also hear that it was recently affected by a shower of warpstone meteorites.
Ooh. Wait,
The monastery?
I mean, that's what the warpstone you went there to get was from. Not recently, but it has been.
Jeepers.
Mina, give me a challenging intelligence test. Or lore, appropriate lore.
No.
Okay.
I'm so stupid. Wait, you said challenging?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. -2.
Give me a d6 roll because you passed the gossip as well.
4.
4.
They think your armor's really cool.
Right, and you see this is the panther, and see this is the twin-tailed comet of Sigmar, because this is actually a knight's panther
15.
thing. And see, I have it on my bracers too. And if you listen, my helmet sounds different from my bracers. Don't know if you could tell the difference, but it clearly sounds different.
For Jess's edification, this panther is like symbolic of who or what.
Oh, a Knight's Panther have to kill a panther in the jungle or woods or whatever to become a Knight's Panther. It's like,
I don't know if I believe you because you're Tim and Lucky at the same time.
I mean, that's up to you.
Hmm.
But that's how they become Knight's Panther.
All right, you hear somebody says, I heard something odd the other day. Apparently, despite all the disorder within our borders, the campaign has been arranged in conjunction with the Margrave of Paravon to quest to the Grey Mountains and besiege Blood Keep. That this foul necromancer's nest has stood upon our borders for so long without answer is a disgrace. But at last it seems like someone's doing something about it, and they've brought the Bretonnians to help. Wonderful.
Nice.
You know, Paravon is one of the provinces of Bretonia. And for Jess's sake, that's the French-like kingdom on the other side of a mountain range from the Empire.
I remember the Bretonnians from Southlands.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're kind of allies.
Do Knight's Panther have to kill a panther?
Oh, thanks, Tim.
You're welcome.
Oh, that she didn't believe you. And Greenwarden passed as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So give me another, I think, D4.
I'm going to do this the fun way because I can. 3.
All right. So you hear, maybe you don't talk to people directly, but maybe you just overhear with your elf ears.
Absolutely stealth listen to a bunch of people.
You hear people talking
Like the shepherds.
about tensions rising between Reichland and Talabecland. And Talabecland is already on the verge of war with Ostland, which builds off of what was it Mina heard? An Imperial signal tower under construction on the banks of the Reich, just south of Castle Reichsgard, has been attacked several times in recent weeks, and the dwarf building crew abandoned it after another attack a few days ago. What they've heard that they think that they were magically disguised characters. Wait.
Understand your own rumors.
Yeah. It just says, but court sources suspect that they were magically disguised characters in the pay of the Grand Duke of Talabecland,
So they were paid by the Duke of Talabecland.
who has been warning the capital to stay out of the growing Ostland-Talabecland dispute. Mina and Lucky, give me an average intuition test.
Intuition. 1 positive.
8 positive.
Whoa. So you both know you've been to this tower,
We've been there.
and apparently it's been attacked more.
Ah.
This is where you stayed one night and got attacked by a ghoul,
And they got the
Oh.
wand?
Yeah.
and you think you found the wand, and then you went back and you found the donut butthole,
That's right.
and went down in the library and fought a bunch of zombies.
What was his name? That he was the Grave Lord?
That wasn't there.
Oh, it's not
That
his
sounds too
observatory?
anime.
You remember this
It was
is where you found the writings and the staff of Dagmar von Wittgens.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Those one of my concerns.
So apparently this tower has come under attack a few more times, and the dwarves you met there, including Angel Zizimbeard, have abandoned the project, which is unheard of for dwarves.
Highly
Yeah.
unlikely. I mean, unlike them, but, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it keeps getting attacked, like,
I mean, they've got to save their own beards, you know?
right? Yeah.
Whatever.
They've
Yeah.
got to save their own beards. That's so good. Alrighty. So the next part, do you ride? So we're kind of changing this up a little bit since we started with like a half a day. You could take an easy pace and just stop in Hohenfart this night, or you could ride hard to Lindenheim.
I say let's do an easy pace since we did the hard pace yesterday.
I completely agree.
Because I really don't want to miss out on a night in Hohenfart.
Correct. That's the
Saying
biggest part of it.
The jokes just write themselves.
I mean, we've heard of Hohenfart for a long time. You met people from here way back when. I don't remember too much about it.
If I don't
They
get a
claim their name
shirt,
is Hohen Dog.
if I don't get a
Callback.
shirt that says I spent the night in Hohenfart and all I got was this shirt, I'm going to be really mad.
Do you remember what the alternative name for Hohenfart you came up with was?
No,
Because I can't remember.
it was good though.
Slut gas?
Something like that.
It's like slut and burp or something. I don't remember. It was good, though.
The tiny hamlet of Hohenfart is ruled directly from Middenheim, being part of the city-state. It's not wealthy, but its people make little money harvesting timber from the surrounding forest, quarrying slate in the foothills of the Middle Mountains, and serving travelers at the inn. I'm assuming once the town comes into sight, Webbie just recites with eidetic memory what he read about this place weeks ago in the library.
Of course he would.
The village has shrines to both Sigmar and Ulrich. There is no sign of religious strife that is so evident elsewhere in the Midland, and if they are asked, villagers will simply reply that it's better to get along with everyone and be good neighbors rather than bad.
I like a good neighbor.
They say the followers of Sigmar and Ulrich fought side by side in the Great War, and with mutant births and beastman activity on the rise, it's unwise to let anything divide the Empire's people.
That's what I'm saying.
The Graff, the Emperor, and the priests are wise and educated men, so surely they can resolve any religious differences reasonably without any need for unpleasantness.
I
That's
like
great.
Owen Fart.
Yeah.
So they're filthy centrists.
It says notable buildings along the main street include a lumber yard surrounded by a 6-foot plank palisade, another yard with cut slates piled up to more than the height of a man, a carter's stable with 4 heavy carts in the yard and about a dozen draft horses resting in stalls. The small tavern called the Mill, where only locals are welcome, a slightly larger tavern called the Forester's Arms, which is friendlier, and a village shop that sells everything from tools to preserved foods. When you walk in, the guy says, hoo-hoo. A local market is held on Marktag and Honestag afternoons, dealing in fresh meats and vegetables from surrounding farms, which I'm sure Greenwarden will love to get her hands on fresh vegetables.
Sounds like a great thing.
Smaller side streets lead off to either side of the road, leading to clusters of modest cottages where most of the villagers live. After 100 yards or so, the buildings peter out and the road begins to climb into the foothills, which we'll head up next time in 294.
Whoop.
On the road to the brass keep.